All right, we got snow.
Is it that
coming
time
back.
already?
It is that time. Bring it on.
I start to think like, okay, it is late January. We're already thinking about if people want more snow. I know the kids want snow days. I have a couple teachers slide into my DMs and like, Jason, are we gonna have these snow days or what?
Snow days.
It's gonna come. It's gonna come. If only we can get these snow days to kind of move to maybe a Monday or Tuesday so I can enjoy them on my days off.
Wait a minute.
That's kind of what I want. All right, let's talk about two events that we have coming to Northeast Ohio, one beginning tomorrow, another coming on Wednesday. So let's take it to the screen right now. And I want to start out by showing you sort of the regional temperatures. We look at the northern plains, we look at the southeast. It's already in the 40s down there in Dallas. So you can see that north wind coming in for them. We have a south wind right now. So that area low is kind of centered over towards Oklahoma, near the Oklahoma City region. So you can see where the south winds are coming in right here, and then they're pulling in that east wind. So remember this, area of low pressures rotate counterclockwise. So what we're going to have happen is we're going to have that south wind coming north into our region, and then we'll wrap around with that west-northwest wind, and that west wind is going to be cruising on in. Here's the area low right now. Those rain showers, my family is from South Mississippi, so my dad was telling me earlier, son, we've had some light to moderate rain showers all throughout the day that has been lingering courtesy of a stationary front down there. That stationary front has now kind of eased its way a little bit farther north. It doesn't really have a whole lot of steam with it, but as that low moves closer to Northeast Ohio, we're going to see that west wind kind of kick up and ramp up across the region, and that begins happening in the early hours for us tomorrow morning. So let's talk about the feels-like temperatures. Despite still having at the surface a south wind, that trough is still digging south across the region, so the mid and upper levels are quite cold. This is why we still have those feels-like temperatures in the 20s, even though that we have that south wind about 5 to 10 miles per hour. So let's kind of role play what this will look like overnight tonight. Again, nothing expected overnight tonight. Some upper 20s to low 30s are going to be expected. Around 7, 8, 9 a.m. for tomorrow morning, our eastern areas, or excuse me, our western areas are going to start to see some of those snow showers begin to billow in. This is likely going to come in waves. I think it's going to be light to moderate at times, and then we'll have these little striations come through. Now, along the lakeside region, I don't think we're going to have a whole lot of snow along the lakeside, but I think we'll have heavier snows inland around the Worcester area, Mansfield area, Akron-Canton area, down near Medina, Summit County, Portage County. You're likely going to have some of those hampering snows, perhaps 2 to 4 inches expected, and then we'll start to titrate down into the evening hours and overnight. This just as the low is progressing up to the north and east, so we'll have that north wind coming on in, and then we'll likely start off with some of the lake effect bands that'll happen on Monday. This is going to be, I think, fairly light in intensity come Monday, but you can see where the ranges are going to be likely 1 to 3 inches, with isolated amounts perhaps getting up to about 3+ inches. So by the time we get to Wednesday, we're eyeing Wednesday, okay? So this is going to be a similar system firing out of the Four Corners region, coming through Texas, gaining its energy, and they're going to marry right over the Ozarks. So you can see where this is happening here, some snow showers likely in the Panhandle region. This will likely be a highly accumulating snowfall event, anywhere from perhaps maybe 5, 6, perhaps even about 7, 8 inches. We're still going to fine tune these numbers. So we're going to see snows continuing from Wednesday to Thursday, lingering to Friday, and maybe even some lingering to Saturday as well. So that 10-day Union Home Mortgage 7-day outlook has our temperatures climbing mid to upper 30s midweek, and then we're falling behind that. And for all indications, something's going to push us in the 20s for some areas.